Welcome to our Friday Mompreneur Season 2, where busy moms, stay at home moms, and working moms from around the world step into their power and build income with intention. Because family is our why and dreams deserve more. Pull up, get inspired, feel the magic, and remember who you are. Stay with us, lean in, and give yourself this moment because what you heard today might change everything.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Good
beautiful
evening.
ladies.
Welcome back.
I hope all
Happy
of
New
you are
Year.
doing great. Happy
Yeah.
New Year, Happy New Year. And yeah, season two. I'm really happy to see like today is I think the second time we came online in the season, in the new season, new year.
Yes.
So I'm really happy to see all your beautiful ladies here. And hello and how are you to all my viewers, whoever is watching today. And today I'm hosting this session, and we have these like we all are these beautiful ladies here together talking again about our business, about our personal experiences, and everything else. So wherever you guys are watching us right now from, I'm really thankful to you for watching it. And if you don't get a chance to watch us live, please make sure you watch the replay of our this amazing session. So like this time we are kind of like designed it this way that I will give one question to a person, and that person, I can say her name, and that person would introduce herself and then would answer the question that I would be asking her. So I think I'm going to pick Miss Shilpi first. So Shilpi is in Texas, USA, but she will give her further introduction when the Shilpi would talk. So my question to Shilpi would be, what is that one thing you are ready to give up before this January ends? Because I know that from the 2025 to 2026, January is still the month which is like kind of quiet, and we try to declutter our mindset, our other things, our house and everything else. So that would be the question for Shilpi. So Shilpi, you're most welcome to take the stage over.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you for giving this opportunity to be here with all of you. My name is Shilpi. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Originally, I'm from India, but living in USA for last 20 years. I'm a happy stay-at-home mom. I have 3 kids, one cute dog, and a loving husband. So for me, Grace is asking one thing I'm ready to leave behind before this January ends. So I would say it's self-doubt. The winter, it's naturally slows us down, right? The days are quieter, the nights are longer, but and so our thoughts get louder. For me, mental clutter, it shows up as overthinking, like questioning my decision, replaying my old mistakes and wondering, am I doing enough, am I doing right? So but here is what I have realized: self doubt doesn't protect us, it paralyzes us. Like it don't let us move forward. So this winter reset is about choosing clarity over confusion. So I'm choosing progress over perfection. I'm choosing trust over fear. So yes, and I'm choosing to move forward even when it feels uncomfortable. So I would say I'm choosing that trust, that small, imperfect steps that taken daily on consistent basis, it still create massive results, right? So before January end, I want to walk into the rest of the year lighter, like with the clear mind and strong thoughts, that I'm learning, I'm growing every single day, and I'm capable of doing this. So yeah, because when we clear the mental clutter, we create space for confidence, creativity, and next levels for our life, in our business, in everywhere. Thank you, Grace. Over to you.
Thank you, Shilpi. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Self doubt is the worst thing for anything. No matter if you do this business or that business, or even you're at home, if you have self doubt, you cannot take any step at all. You just get into your own shell if you have a self doubt. So that's the first thing that we need to overcome. Whoever is starting the new business, they need to overcome this fear of self doubt, because no matter what happens, whether you get the result according to your own wish or not, at least remove that self doubt and take the first step. So thank you so much for your information, for your insights, for your thinking. Thank you so much. Now I would move on to Miss Beautiful Dahlia. Dahlia would introduce herself, and I would like Dahlia to tell me, like, what personally she does when she feels like overwhelmed about something, how she resets her mindset, or whatever she needs to reset. Over to you, Delia.
You're on
You're
mute,
you're
Dal.
mute.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you, everyone. Um, my name is Dalia Mendoza. I am originally from Batangas, Philippines, and living here in Florida, USA, together with my family and doing my business, of course, on this side. Okay, so for my question, how do I personally reset when overwhelmed? Oh my God. So, when I get overwhelmed, I learned something very important myself. My reset doesn't come from doing more. I actually comes from doing less on purpose because this is my life now. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm building this digital business at the same time. So my mind, I think you guys are the same thing, is always full with kids, with home, our emotions, messages or notifications on our phone, our business decisions, right? And it's all happening at once, and when everything starts to feel so loud, that's when I know I need to stop. I pause and I sometimes look at the mirror. Sometimes I'm telling myself, hey, Dahlia, breathe. You can do this. Right? I don't know. Maybe you guys are doing the same thing too, right? I don't know. But yes, that's me. And just like what happened 2 months ago, I actually listened to that voice. I was going through some personal thing, and instead of forcing myself to keep showing up like nothing was happening, I choose to pause. I choose to pause, no posting on my business. I did not do lives, no live updates. And that pause, that became my reset. And it allowed me to slow down and be fully present with my kids, enjoying holidays and time with them, and to take care of my heart as well, my emotion and my energy. And as a mom, I needed that. As a wife, I also needed that. And even on my personal, my business, as a business owner, I needed that because this journey was never meant to burn me out. And that reset reminded me that this business is here to support my life and to fix it. But I did not quit. I did not give up. I just breathed. I realigned and trusted that I could come back when I was ready. And I'm ready now. So now when I feel overwhelmed, shows up, I don't fight it. I give myself permission to pause. And every time I do this, I come back clearer and stronger. And I started, I always thinking about why I started this in the first place. So if you are on the same um, place, just like me, listening to this right now and feeling stretched between your kids, your work, or your relationship, whatever, hear me this. You are not behind and you are not weak. You are not failing. You are just doing the best you can with your whatever you are carrying. And yes, it's okay to rest and keep up. All right. Thank you so much. That's it for me, Grace. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Delia. I totally agree with you because not only we have this business life, we have our personal life too, right? And sometimes things happen in your personal life, but we cannot show in the business. When we come in the business and the social media, we have to look, yeah, sometimes we can talk about our problems, but we cannot talk like deeply about our problems, what we're going through right now, right? So it's better to show up with that kind of a face. It's better to show up when you are really like in your personal life, you're not at that level. So it's better to take a break. It's better to take that pause, as you said. I totally agree with you, and it happens with everybody, with all of us, right? And it's really best thing to do, to take a break or spend time with your family, with your kids, watch a movie, go somewhere, or just do nothing, go sleep, do whatever you feel like doing, and then reset and then come back. So because when you come back, then you have that same like energy. Now you know that phase is gone. Now I am all up in my business again. So I really appreciate that you sharing that with us. Really appreciate. And I noticed that last a couple of months, I really noticed that you were like, but then, we wanted to give you the space, and we wanted to, take it easy. So thank you so much for sharing that.
And thank you so
Grace,
much, Grace.
Grace and Dahlia, I want to add something,
Yeah.
please, if you allow.
Oh yes,
So
for sure.
I want to say butterflies take rest during the storm. They wait for the storm to pass as they know it may damage their wings. So they take rest, then they start flying again when the time is right. That's what Dahlia did. So pause
Yeah.
and reset and fly again.
Yes, I'm like a
Yeah.
butterfly.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
Just
nice.
a few months. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Shilpi, for adding that. Thank you so much. Now I will move over to Miss Sushmita. Sushmita is in USA, but she's going to give her a proper introduction. And Sushmita, my question to you would be, like in the past year, 2025, what was your like that you realized? What were your limitations and your, you know, what you cannot do, what you should give up in the new year? So what was all that? Your limitations, that kind of a thing. And I think I had, yep. So I would just take it over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Grace. Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank you so much for being here, everyone who are watching us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you guys are watching us or watching our replay. Welcome to our Facebook page. Today, again, it's Friday, and we are all here to share our views, share our experience with our businesses. And today's it's a very beautiful topic that we are talking about. It's a mental declaratizing. It's like what we learned from the past year and what we learned from our experiences and what we are going to change this year, and especially in January, right? Today is Friday, so you're gonna hear some noise. My kids are already here, so you may hear some noises. So that's why I was like a little bit quiet. Everybody, first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Susmita Baral Pokrel. I'm originally from Nepal, but now I'm living here in the United States, in Pennsylvania, with my family. By profession, I'm a hairstylist and full-time caretaker to my 90 years old mother-in-law, and I'm a mom as well. I have two beautiful boys, so I have a like full plate. So busy mom doing a wonderful business from past year 2025. I started this amazing business, and today I'm going to share that. But before I jump in this topic, I would like to explain who I really am as a person, so I can connect my topic with you guys. I'm a very friendly person. I'm a people person. I love to talk with the people. I love to connect with people. And if I know something, uh, which is very right, and it's gonna help or it's gonna work with the person, I go beyond myself to help someone. And it's not just to my close people, it's for everyone who comes to just for the guidance or just for the little bit of clarity. I just so offer them, right? And even when I am tired, like with my kids or my family, or like the time is hard, or like whenever I need a resting, still I am available to them to show them, like, here it is, like I am being constant, like there to show up. Like, this is the thing that I was doing last year that drained me everything, like all my energy and everything. So last year, when I started this business, I realized something very wonderful, right? Being available all the time doesn't always mean being valued. Sometimes it means being taken for granted, where there were like moments that I felt like I'm not being appreciated, I'm not being like understood, or like I don't feel valued, right? So instead of saying it loud, I hid my feelings. When I felt that way, I just stayed quiet, or I kept even though I felt that, but I kept showing up for them, right? But people don't value what they don't see. They don't see, like my busy time, or my busy moment with my family, right? So that what drained all my energy, right? And then when you are already drained, then your energy towards your family or kids, and then focus to your businesses, is like just goes down. And then the second thing that I realize, like I need to limit myself and then create the boundaries. I realize like I need to set up where I have to stop, where I have to reset myself, right? It's not because that I'm cold. It's because that I'm aware now, like where I am valued, right? And I don't need to be available 24/7 for people. I don't need to explain over and over for myself, right? So I don't need to drain my energy to think someone, okay, that person will understand me. So instead of like being available for them, um, I'm just getting, like I'm just creating boundaries. So it's because like everybody is not ready to listen to you, right? So sometime that creates overlapping. That's the another thing that happened to me, is like I am like uh, when when I'm starting saying thing, I just didn't give people rest. I'm just trying to say like a lot, like oversharing. So when that happens, people just they don't get the space. So I start practicing that thing, like let them think, let them process, let them focus on let me focus on myself, and let them focus in whatever I told them. So this January, this beginning of this month, I was just focusing on that, how I can uh, be limited and then create the boundaries. So yeah, once that happened, what's gonna happen, what it's gonna declutterize everything, and I will get this space where I can put more new energy and new information. So it's win-win situation for me and for the person that I was trying to explain. So Grace, that's the thing, that limitation and boundaries for me this year. That's what I'm gonna apply this year. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Sushmita. Wonderful, thank you. You know, that conversation at least shows that you have that beautiful heart who wants to help everybody, whoever is asking for help, right? So I can see that. I can see that beautiful heart. But I understand your point, because even, you know, in our business we say that, you know, that we have the mentors and coaches available for 24/7 and this and that, but that doesn't mean that we're going to spoon feed you, right? We cannot do the spoon feeding. There's a rule for 3 2 1, right? So according to that rule, first you have to try everything everywhere to get the answer what your doubt is. And just like, you know, sometimes when people come to you, how do I do that? But then we are supposed to ask them, okay, did you check in the training or no? Because that's what they're supposed to go first. And if they still have any doubt, then they can try Chat GPT or Google or something like that. And then at the end, when they have nothing, then they can go to their mentor. That's when
Mhm.
mentor would definitely ask. So I would do that too. Like, I would ask, like, who are asking me, did you try this, did you try this, did you try this? No, yes, they did try. Then I would say, okay, now what part did you not understand? Then I can explain that, right?
Mhm.
Not that when somebody is coming and I would give them the spoon feeding. And plus, if you are telling someone something, you are expecting them, if you're telling someone, okay, do this today or in this week, so you are expecting that person to come back to you and tell you, yes, Grace, I did this much. Not that when I have to go and ask, did you do it? Remember we talked about it, did you do it? Do that? And they say, oh no, I didn't do it, I didn't do that. Means you're not serious, right? So why are you wasting the other person's time too? So I totally agree with you. Instead of spoon feeding, rather ask them to follow that, you know, 3 2 1 rule, and just try everywhere. And if you don't get the response, then you can ask me. Of course, I'm here for 24/7 for you. That doesn't mean that I would give you a spoon feeding. No, I would not do that. So that kind of a boundary is really good. And I'm happy that you realize that. And yeah, that is must, because you need to protect your energy too, right? You cannot
Yep.
just give it, because you're helping like 10 people. So
Mhm.
if only 2 people are going to drain all your energy, where would you get the energy for the rest of the 8 people, right? So
Exactly.
yes, you need to have that boundary. And it's always two-way work. You can help them, but they have to do the work, right? So I totally
Mhm.
agree with you. And I think I would do that too. I learned from you too. I would do that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good point, and I really like it. So thank you so much, Sushmita, for sharing that with us. And I think the session is going really amazing. And now we will talk to Miss Beautiful Arlene, and Arlene will introduce herself again as others. And the question that I would love to ask Arlene is that, Arlene, what does the word reset mean to you? How do you define it in your words, in your experiences, the word reset? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace, and welcome back. Again, I'm so happy to be back. This is my first go live for 2026. And this topic that you guys have created, Grace, I really appreciate this because reset is the thing. Reset. And I think everyone have covered all of what I have gone through. Especially I can empathize with Dalia because I went through the same thing, and the same thing with Smita and Shilpi and everyone. This is not an easy task, that because we are, by the way, I have to introduce myself. My name, by the way, is Arlene, and I'm based here in Virginia and originally from the Philippines. And I'm a wife, mom of an amazing boy, and I'm a homeschool mom, and a business owner. And as a homeschool mom, you do a lot of things, as you know. And I'm preparing for my son going to exiting in a few years, leaving the house, going to college. So what is to answer your question, Miss Grace, is what does reset means to me? It covers a lot of things. It's like restoration, a new beginning, and refocusing, redirecting, and you have to just, for me, it's like reevaluating your state right now. What you're doing and where you're at. Are you meeting your goal? Are you targeting the goal that you have set? Are you are you contributing, and and is everything at home. Number one, being a mom, if everything is all set, you are providing for all of the things. As a mom, you have a role, you're a wife, you're a mom, you're everything. And a lot of people, they were saying that, oh, it's a good thing that you're just staying home. No, staying at home is the hardest part. Not to mention that you're a wife, not to mention that you're a mom, you know and the thing also is, it's unpaid, but you are getting a lot of things, all the love that you can give, all the satisfaction that you, when you see your husband going out, that that he's happy that you have accomplished what you're supposed to accomplish, delivering everything that you're supposed to deliver. House is clean, the kid is being taken care of, food, hot food on the table, everything, and good clothes to wear. And you just have to make sure also, you being the provider at home, you make sure that your health is really going good, not just physical but mental. With all of the things that we're juggling, and being a business owner, you're not just focusing on one person. We're focusing on a lot of people, your business partner, and the people that you meet, and the people that you introduce the business. There's a lot of things that we have to consider, and I want to make sure that I'm whole, you know and everything that I can empathize with Dahlia. That's why I took a pause also. I took a pause. I just want to make sure that everything is aligned. Taking a temporary pause on a day-to-day operation to reevaluate, to reorganize, to realign, gearing towards your target in improving the process. That's the end goal. Like all of us here, that's the end goal. Without necessarily tearing down the existing foundation. We just have to evaluate the past year. What have you done? Is there anything that, because what happened is, like, when you're excited, all of your adrenaline, you wanted to give more and more and more. That sometimes you forget, just like what that Susmita is saying, that you tend to forget yourself, and so the tendency is you're drained. When you're drained, how can you give something you don't have? Right? So the most important thing is, number one, is you're aligned. So what I did is I realigned myself. I want to make sure that I'm aligned with him, and I want to make sure that I am physically fit, and I want to give more, and just because this business is really, for me, is really like, homeschool mom is a lot of things to do, and having someone in the business like you guys is really like, you wanted to give more because you guys are giving more, and you wanted to give back, so I have to stop. I want to make sure that everything is aligned, and I am this is the best thing that we have, is you own your own business, and you can operate the way you wanted it, and it's always there. That's the legacy. It is always there, and there's no expiration. And I'm grateful to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Arlene. You're right. I totally agree with the definition of reset. And I remember when I became boss free, like I think it was March last year, and that's when that was kind of a reset, because no matter how much you do in your business, but when you're working like you're coming home around 6:30, and then you're focusing on your business or your family or your kids and all that, then your business slows down, right? So when I became boss free, that's when I decided, and I went back and I checked. I think I watched all the masterminds again for the last year, like 2024, and that's when I reset. I started everything again, and that's when, like, sometimes the reset means, like just checking yourself if you're meeting your goals or not, and then making some changes. And sometimes reset is totally reset, like you start over everything. So that's what I did at that time. So yes, reset, if you need to do reset, do it, but you just should have the courage to do it, because you trust yourself. So you trusted yourself, which is really great. So thank you so
Right,
much for
because
your
it's
yeah.
not just, it's not all about money. It's
Yeah.
not all about money. It's, for me, having this business, being part of this company, it's more about relationship. Relationship,
Yeah.
because we're not just dealing with customers, we're dealing with business partners here, and that is
Yeah.
something that we have to value, and the understanding that we're getting from each and everyone. You know.
Yeah, that's so true. Like it's all exchange, right? It's all exchange, and that's what we say about our community, and that's what we should go by. You know,
Mhm.
we should, as you said, like it's about like exchange of energy, exchange of love, exchange of information, exchange of good things, right? And I really like loved your answer, so thank you so much. And I think I would like to talk about the mental shift that made a big difference in my life, for me, like in the business, was that I think this year I would focus less on fancy things and more on the things that would really help me in my business. Just like, uh, like more, I mean to say, like instead of posting like 10 times a day on the business page, I would maybe do 2 or 3 times, but that would be my valuable post that would some give some kind of entertainment or education or about the business, instead of just doing random posts about anything, you know and the same way I would get in touch with the community more, because I know, as you said, it's not all about the money, right? Yeah, of course we are making money on the side, because this is amazing business, right? Once your business is set up, you are sleeping and business is running. So at that time, that community is giving us more, like our personality, or like I can share my things with you, you guys can share your things. Now I know that you won't judge me, right? And you guys know that I won't judge, or we don't judge each other, just like Delia. Like she freely shared her thoughts that she was going through some personal crisis, and then she took a pause. So that's what community is. So that is the most important thing. So yes, that was the mental shift that I got. Like I would focus on the most important things, instead of running after the things that are just eating up my time and not giving me like community or the business, or the things my personality wise, and without, of course, without ignoring my family, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, because
just like
whatever
just
we are
like
doing,
what
it's only
Dalia
for.
Yeah, just like what Dalia did, I also detached myself from the media, just reevaluate everything because of all the noise. I just have to listen to that inner self. What is that inner self telling me to do? Because otherwise, if
Yes.
this foundation will fall, everything will collapse. Yes. So
Oh
that's
yes,
why
that's so true.
I, you know,
That's our
I,
biggest why, right? Family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. And so there is
So
a
our session is almost at the end. So yeah, yeah. So before I finish the session, I would ask all of you, and I would say the name of the person that I would want to respond. So just give a piece of advice in one word. Whoever is watching us right now, what one word would you say, so that would inspire them to start this, to check this online business? So maybe I would go with Dahlia first.
unmute.
I think are you on mute? Cannot hear you.
Sorry. Sorry. Yes. One word. Just maybe pause for me.
Mhm.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes.
Now I
Yeah.
would go to Miss Shilpi.
I would say consistency.
Awesome, very nice. And Miss Sushmita.
So for me, one word will be patience. Patience. Yeah.
Awesome, great. See,
Yeah.
amazing words. Now I would go to Miss Arlene.
Mhm. For me, my number one, and where I go, when you're mentally drained, there's no other way but pray.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pray.
Yeah, that's amazing. And for
Yeah.
me, that the one word that I would say would be leap of faith. So I would just say, just take the leap of faith and pray, and pause, and be consistent in your business. And as Sushmita said, sorry, I forgot. What did you say?
Patience, patience, be
Yeah,
patient.
have patience. Wow, that's amazing words, right? So
Yeah.
if we have all these words, we can just do
Uh,
anything we want in our business. And you have this
yeah.
entire community of more than 270,000 people helping you here.
Mhm.
So I think we can end our conversation here, and we all have our websites on our on where our poster, our picture is. Yeah.
Mhm.
So just get in touch with any of us, and yeah, try this try this business. And you guys are more than welcome to try it out. And I love you all, and I really appreciate that we do it every week. I'm looking forward to doing more, in this new year. So happy new year once again to all of you beautiful ladies, and to all the viewers,
Happy
and
New Year to you
whoever
too.
wants to say happy new year, feel free
Happy
to
New
say.
Year!
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Once
Year,
again,
everyone.
thank you,
And
ladies.
thank
I
you,
appreciate
Grace.
you
Thank you for
guys.
yeah, thank you for today's
Yeah.
this session. It's very amazing. I felt like it's not only I'm sharing, I'm learning as well. Like I learned so much from you guys, and thank you so much for that. It's amazing. Thank you.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you,
we
Grace.
learn we all
Yeah,
learn
it's a
from each
very
other.
nice topic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
Everyone.
you. Bye bye.
Hey,
Bye.
bye.